Why, hello, YouTube modeling community. That's right, it's a fat man from Alabama coming to you from Don's Garage. Well, this shouldn't be no surprise that I've got a early mid-50s Ford truck to build. Hell, it's a 56. It's on my shop card. I just love this generation body style truck. This one here is a stalled project that I'm fixing to get right back on. I had been contemplating what to do with the bed floor, and like I said, I got a little burnt out, so everything got boxed up. This one's back on the bench to be finished pretty soon, I'm hoping. I've got to wet sand the body, level the paint out again. Ooh, excuse me, fellas. Do the bare metal full around the windshield and stuff like that. I got this Gopher decal, wood grain and bed strips to do the bed floor. I could tape it off and dry brush it and do all that kind of stuff. I like to do decal work. It's a challenge. So that's what we're going to do with this one. I'm going to use the wood grain. I'm going to use the bed rail decals, the whole 9 yards. This is this kit this particular one was boxed as an AMT kit, but this is the original tooling, was done by MPC. This is the old flip nose 53. Yes, it fought me. There was struggles getting everything to line up to fit and blah, blah, blah. Get the truck to set on all four at the same time. You know, typical of these kits. This one wasn't nowhere near as bad as that 34 Ford Coupe I'm building. But I'm building, my idea behind this, and this particular one is something you'd see in the early mid-70s, pounding the streets. I didn't get carried away. Did a little part swapping. It's got the wheels from the AMT 62 Corvette kit. I just love those slots. I did a little, took some, well, where'd my pointer? Well, I've lost my pointer. Imagine that. Anyway, I took some Tamiya flat clear and just brushed just around the kidney holes. Left the center polished, the hoop polished. Did all four that way. Just gives a nice little contrast. Rear tires are out of the parts box. All four tires are out of the parts box. The wheels that come in this kit, I didn't like them when they were new, and they've not gotten any better looking over the years. So, like I said, I swapped these wheels and tires. It's got a drag slick on the back. I know, not street legal. It's a scale model car, so it's the right width and height, works for me. The front end does tilt just like it's supposed to. It's got the kit motor in it, nothing spectacular. Blower motor. I did swap out carburetors because the ones that came in a kit didn't like. Did a lot of work on the headers, painted them with the Molotov pen, let them hang for a couple of weeks before I ever put them on the truck. That was done, what you see here was done approximately 2 years ago, before I had all my neck problems, and it's held up. And this thing's been sitting out in the house. It's been in a box. It's back and forth. It made when I moved back to Alabama from Kentucky, this is one I brought with me. Like I said, it's just mocked up. The cab is, like I said, I got to wet sand it because you can see it don't shine real well. But I've got it all slicked out, straightened out the best I can. It's time to wet sand and trim it and clear coat it. Got the headliner all painted red. The interior is, well, it's a little dusty, but it's from the kit. It's got the diamond. It's got a slight diamond pattern in the seats. Didn't bother detailing, just painted them red. The shifter is from the parts box. Now, if I'm not mistaken, it came from the 95 Ford Ranger. Kind of a goofy looking shifter, but kind of fits the 70s era with the holes all drilled in it. The dash is in a bag sitting over in the box that the truck was in. I've got the dash, the windshield, steering column, and steering wheel. Well, I've got everything. Got the grill, the front bumper, the glass, like I said. Somehow I've managed to lose the tailgate. And in all the extra parts I got for this truck, I don't have an extra tailgate. So I may fab one up, just make a smoothie. Tailgate is black, so matching is not going to be that hard. But I do regret not cleaning up the injection pin marks in the bed during all four corners. I'm going to live with it. You know, I'm going to wash this thing up, wet sand it, get it ready to go. Like I said, the chassis, pretty much straight out of the box. Let's get the front end off without breaking the hinge, like I just did. Oh well, we got glue. We have the technology and the materials. We can fix it. But there's the chassis. Like I said, she's right out of the box. I remember back in the 70s and even into the 80s, to be honest with you, Krager did blower belts. Well, actually, someone else probably did them. They just packaged them. But I threw a Krager decal on the blower belt because I do remember seeing that back in the old days. Like I said, Molotov pin on the headers. The blowers, valve covers straight out of the kit. Did a little black wash on the fins. You know, just a simple, trying to make a simple, clean build. I still got to come up with a top radiator hose. And I know, Tom, it needs a bottom radiator hose. Probably won't get it. Black wash the fin oil pan. Cleaned up the mold seams on the transmission for the most part. I see one I kind of missed, but again, it's just a model. Chassis just painted flat black. I didn't get carried away. It's got a little Dana rear end under it. I do regret not putting a chrome cover on it now that I look at it. But the ladder bars, like I said, all this is from the kit. I did have to do a little grinding on the top of the rails at the kick up because it did interfere with the bed laying flat. But like I said, it's a simple job. See, I got the front shocks on it. Okay. You know, like I said, it's been fun, a little challenging. No big deal. I'm missing the tailgate and tail lights. Tail lights aren't going to be a problem. Like I said, tailgate, push come to shove. I've got tons of sheet plastic and plastic rod and so on and so forth. I can make a tailgate for it relatively easily. But there's that one that's going to be back on the bench to be finished. I'm hoping this month. Then we have one of my Revell 32 Fords, the 5-window. Now this little car, it's got a mild chop top, roughly about 2.5 scale inches. It's painted with Createx Pearl Tangerine with a urethane 2K clear on everything. The chop came out pretty decent. We get up real close, I can see some of my body work has come back right in here. Just a subtle spot. I ain't gonna sweat it. I used the louvered deck lid. The decals, if we can get this thing to focus, there it is. The Rat Fink is out of a decal sheet in my decal parts box. The Wild Child lettering is from Slicks, though each one of those letters is an individual decal. Then a little pinstriping from the same, actually I think I pinstripes off of the Slicks pinstripe decal sheet. Little pinstriping there at the door handle. The flames on the cowl are from the 32 kit. I've got the interior painted. I was going to paint the roof insert interior color. and I don't have that can of paint anymore, and I can't seem to find it. So we'll probably change the interior color. The motor is from the kit. This little 392 Hemi. The only change I made on it, the carburetors and the headers I rated out of an AMT Phantom Vicky kit that was produced back in the 90s. Little funky little kit, but the headers are killer. Again, box stock build, just cleaned it up real nice. The carburetors are actually from the 32 Ford series of kits. It's a little 4-barrel. I've got extras, so I painted up 2 of them, and there they are. Not great, but not bad either. You know, like I said, shelf queen. You know, just playing with it. The chassis, I bobbed it. I bobbed the rear. I don't like the gas tank sticking out. So, but there's the chassis. All painted up and ready to go. I've got the cross member painted to match. A little pinstriping on the rear end housing. Come on, darling, focus. There we go. Again, this is 90% box stock. Hand painted white walls. The wheels are out of the parts box. I believe they came in one of the Road Race Corvettes with the spinner center caps. I like that look. Painted the spokes with Tamiya gunmetal. No. Is that gunmetal? Yeah, they're gunmetal. Not the best work, but I don't think it's too shabby. The white walls are painted with Tamiya's acrylic white. Hand painted with a brush. The radiator's radiator and grill. Well, the radiator's got to be painted. But the grill and the radiator surrounds, a little pinstriping added to it. As you can see, I've got to paint the radiator. But yeah, this car's, hell, it's 5-6 years old at getting it to this point. I've got the exhaust just about ready to go under it. This kit should go back together relatively easily and quickly. I'm going to stick the door handles on it. Probably the most difficult part is going to be cutting the windshield frame to fit in now that I've chopped it, but it's not going to be that difficult. I've got the firewall painted, ready to go. I mean, it's down to make a couple of little pieces, a little touch-up paint work, put it all together. There was a hood painted for it. I cut through the paint, wet sanding it, and I've never been lucky enough to match this color. So this is going to run without a hood. It'll work. So, alright fellas, I'm going to close this video out. If you like what you see, drop a comment down below. Hit that like button, fellas. I appreciate it. All of us YouTubers need you to hit that like button. If this is your first time watching the channel, you dig what you see, hey, consider subscribing to the channel. Hit the notification bell. It'll let you know when I upload another video. And all that comes free. Don't cost you a penny. Take a little time. You like watching the videos? Subscribe. Hit the like button. I'd appreciate it, and any other YouTuber you're watching would appreciate it too. I've got a shop card. Anybody that's got one that wants to swap shop cards, there's my email address. Email me at that address. Put shop card to subject head. We'll swap shop cards. So remember, guys, live, love, and laugh. Spend some time at the bench. Enjoy this hobby. It's fun. It really is. Anyhow, like I always say, let's enjoy it. Take care of each other. Show us all some love out there. Hit the like button, subscribe button, and all that other stuff. And remember, build the model for you. Take care, everyone. I love each and every one of you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.